Hey, Mike McMillan here, and welcome. So today, what I want to do is take a look at the Teachable platform and show you how to get started there and create an online class, an online course to get up and make some sales, to teach people what you know, things that you know. So to begin with, there are basically three different parts to the Teachable platform that you'll run into. And the first one is called, you can see in this graphic, is called the school. The school is the big overall thing. And inside of the school, you can create different classes, different courses, okay? And you can have, some people just have one teachable course, and that's fine. But usually if they succeed and it's successful, they'll create another course and another. And some people do very, very well with their online courses. Okay, so then we have the school, we have a course that's inside of the school, or more than one course, and inside the course we have what we call the curriculum. And the curriculum is really where all the stuff goes on. It's where you can create lessons, you can add content. For example, you can add text and explain something in text. In one of your lessons, the curriculum is divided into lessons. And each lesson could be, on a different subtopic within your main topic. So the lessons can have text. You can type text in for the students to read. You can upload videos, okay? And you can upload as many videos as you want. There's no charge for, bandwidth or anything. So you can upload videos. You can upload PDF files, like ebooks, if you've created a little ebook and you want to give it away. And you can create quizzes, okay, and a bunch of other things. You can do anything you want to inside of your curriculum. So what we'll do today is I'm going to show you how to get started, how to get things set up and going, and how to add some content to your course, so that you'll have a fully functional course that you can then sell through the Teachable platform and make some money. So without further ado, let's get inside and see what we can do. Okay?
This is Mike, and when you're done watching this video, look in the description down below. You can download my free Ultimate Guide to Navigating Teachable. Nothing is difficult to do in Teachable, but finding the right place to go to do what you want can be very frustrating. This book will guide you 100% of the way through there. You'll find tons of resources. I tell you exactly, step by step, where to go to do what you want to do, and I show you what each page looks like. This will save you a lot of time and a lot of frustration. So grab my free ebook in the description down below this video.
Okay, well, the very first thing we can do is go to the Teachable site. And I put the URL down there, and when you go there, this is the page that you'll see. And once you get there, if you'd like to, you can scroll down through the page and you can see, what this is all about and read all about it there. But then you can come back up to the top of the page and you can log in if you have a Teachable account, or create a course right here, create a new course, or click on Get Started. Get Started and Create a Course will take you to the same page, okay? And that page is going to look like this. And all you need to do is put in your name, email address, make up a password, and click on Get Started there, and you will be on your way to creating something cool here. So now you can name your school, name it anything. You can always come back and change this. Just call it Mike's Cool School or whatever you want to. It doesn't matter, because you can always come back and change this. And then create new school. And so once you do that, then you'll come to this page. They just ask you for some very simple info, and you can fill that out. And then you want to make sure, enter my school. You'll come in here, and there are four options right here. First, make sure you take this webinar. It runs an hour, so set some time aside, watch the webinar, and then we're going to dive right in here, and we'll look at these other things, the customization, your domain name and things. We'll look at that in a minute, but we're going to click on Create a Course and get started right away. Okay, so once you do that, you'll come to this page, and like I said, you can put your course title in here, put in a subtitle, your name will pop up right here. And then down at the page, I want you to look at this because there are three options. And I would start out with a blank template. You can look at these other options if you want, but start with a blank template. You'll have a fresh, clean slate to work with. And then create course. And once you create your course, then you can start working on things. Okay? Okay, well, let's take a look. I'm going to use one of my courses to show you how this works, but and I'll show you how to get images in here like I have, how to get the text in here, so on and so forth, how I got my name up there, and so on and so forth. So if somebody comes in here, it says register for this free class. Now, why would I offer a free class? I make zero money with this. Okay, but I'll show you the reason here when I click on this link. But I come in, my description right here is very lean. There's not a big buy this type of thing here. It's very lean. But I'm sending people through some of my email lists. I send them emails and direct them here, and then if they want to come in, they can take this free course. Now, if they take the free course and they like it, they're more apt to sign up for one of my paid courses, okay, because I've established a relationship with them. They have confidence in the fact that I can deliver good content. That tells about me just a little bit. Select a pricing plan. Now I have, under pricing plans, they give you different options. I selected the free option. This is a free course. So if somebody comes down there and they say, hey, I think I'm going to try this out, and they click on this, what happens is they're taken to a new page, and when that page pops up right here, they can enroll in my course, and they'll put in their name, their email address, they'll make up a password, click on these boxes, sign up, and then they'll be able to access my course. Okay? Okay, so what I'd like to do is have you come inside one of my courses, and I'll show you how you can add content, how you can add lectures, videos, quizzes, anything like that, show you how that works. So this is one of my courses right here. And if somebody comes to this page, I just tell them a little bit about it. This is very simple. And then this is what's contained in there. If they click on these, they'll get an error message and say they've got to enroll in the course to watch that content. And then I tell them a little bit about me. And if they click on enroll in course, and notice it says it's a free course. So they come to this page. So to take this, they have to put in their name, their email address, make a password, and then click on sign up, and then they can get into my actual course. Okay, so let's go back here, and I'm going to log in real quick right here so that I can do some stuff inside and show you how to do some stuff. So here I am, and I'm going to click on admin right up here. Okay, and when I do that, this is what I want you to look at. This is on the left-hand side of the page where it says dashboard, all these things. And you want to come down to where it says courses. And once you've set up a course, you gave it a name and, set it up like I showed you earlier, then you can click on this. Okay, and when you come in here, now if you come down to where it says curriculum, this is where you can add curriculum. You can add lectures, you can add videos in your lectures, you can add text, whatever you want to do. Now, you may notice, and let me just show you, let's preview this. Okay, this is what it would look like if you were actually inside my course. Now, see, some of these are grayed out. That's because if somebody watches a video all the way through, then Teachable grades it out like this. And so that if they log out and come back tomorrow, they'll say, oh yeah, okay, I did that one, maybe I'll come up and do this one, whatever. But that's what that would look like. Okay, so we'll come back here. Now look, maybe you noticed on the previous page, but I've set, well, here, let me show you this first. I have set up two sections, and I've broken my course apart into two sections. The first section just has one thing in it. It's the introduction. And you can add sections by clicking this button up here. It says new section. Okay. People that have 20 or 30 or 40 videos in a course, and some people do, they would probably break those up into different sort of connected sections. And you don't have to, but that's what I did right here. Okay, now you may notice that, well, down at the bottom, this is how you can add a new lecture to any section that you'd like to. And we'll do that in just a second. But you may notice I've got lecture 1, lecture 2, 3, 4. What happened to lecture 5? Well, I deleted it before I started recording because I'm going to use that and show you how to add a section. So I'm going to come down here, and where it says add new lecture, you could click on this. And this lets you add a new lecture to your course. So it says add file, add text, add quiz. You can do any of these things. And what I've got is right down here. Before I started creating my course online, I wrote the text for each one of the lectures that I had. And right here, lecture 5 is creating Ken Burns effects. So I'm going to copy this text right here on my Mac, Command C, and copy that. And then I simply come in here, right here, and I'll paste that in, okay, and I'll save that, okay, and let's go to preview. And you can see right here, here's the new lecture. Oops, I forgot to name it. But here's the text that I just added, okay? So let's close this down. And there's a pencil up here. If I click on the pencil, I can call this, what did I call it? Lecture 5, colon, the Ken Burns. I called it something like that. So I click on the check mark. Okay, there it is. Okay, now it says add file. Well, I have videos in each one of my lectures. Okay, and so right here where it says add file, what I'm going to do is it says choose files. Okay, from my computer, and I'll go to choose files right here. This is my Teachable folder, and I have different things in here, video uploads, okay, and I'm looking for that Ken Burns right here, Ken Burns MP4 right there. So I'm going to select that, I'll double click on it, and Ken Burns effect, that's the video, and I'll click on upload, and it will start uploading. Now it takes a second to get started and run through this, and what I'm going to do, seems to have stalled out at 1% here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and come back after this is uploaded. It'll take about a minute, maybe 2 minutes, probably just a minute. So I just got a message that said upload complete, and so now right here you can see that there's Ken Burns MP4 right there. I'm going to refresh the page like it says. Once the page refreshes, you can see here's the video I uploaded. Okay, now the problem is you're going to get an image like this, and what I did, it says update thumbnail. I'm going to click on that, and from my computer, what I've done is I'm going to go back into my Teachable folder, lecture thumbnails, and remember this was the Ken Burns effect. I made these in Photoshop. I made like a template, and I just changed the title on each one. But it says upload, so I'm uploading the thumbnail. It says upload complete. Okay, and now, okay, so that's all set. So we'll go to preview. And now in preview, see here's the thumbnail that I put in there. And if somebody comes to this lecture, they could click on this, and
my grandson Bruno. And you can
I
see
talk
Ken Burns
about
effect
using
across and zooms in or
a
out
Ken Burns
at the
effect
same
here.
time. It creates the illusion of motion when there isn't any. Okay, I did this in ScreenFlow. Maybe you've got a product you're promoting, something like that, an ebook cover. That's what I did with this.
Okay, so that's what that looks like. Okay, so let's close this down, and what we'll do, I'm going to click on publish. If you don't click on publish, it doesn't really go live. It's there, but you have to click on publish to make it go live. And so we're all set, and there we go. I just reloaded the page. You've got to reload the page. And there's that. So if I come back in to my section here, you can see right here that this Ken Burns, I did this twice. I'm sorry that happened earlier too. So, but anyway, what I can do is take this is lecture 5, and I can drag it up anywhere I want. And see, it's lecture 3, lecture 4, lecture 5. I'll drag it right in there. And then if we, if we preview this, you can see that lecture 5 shows up right there. So that is exactly how you can add content to your course, just like this. Okay? Good.